Welcome to my channel. My first requested reaction today is Mel and Danny Vera singing Tennessee Whiskey. As I'm sure many of you know, Tennessee Whiskey is a George Jones cover. I'm sorry, it's a George Jones song, and it's been covered by Chris Stapleton recently, which is very popular. Made it a hit again. This was requested anonymously, and the requester wrote this note: "This is a special recording, as both singers, band and cameraman, are in a moving train. Mel is the daughter of a famous Dutch singer who sang the famous song Sailing Home, called Piet Veerman. Danny Vera is a famous Dutch singer who can sing country western, among other kinds of songs." This was requested on the 29th of September of last year, and I love this song, so it's going to be it's going to be great to watch it. It really is. Before we get into the music, though, I got to thank you for coming here. I got to thank you for everything that you do to make my channel such a success, and for being such wonderful people. And I want to remind you that tomorrow I'm going to be live streaming at 9 p.m. UTC on Rumble to honor one of my viewers who's just gotten a very bad prognosis for cancer. And so I wanted to make a special show just for him. You're welcome to attend, obviously, but it's going to be all Pete and Baz songs, because Pete and Baz were the singers that got him through some of his bad times. And so I just wanted to remind you that. I always put the artist links in the description of their playlist so you can support them as well. But I put the link to the song that I'm reacting to in the description of the video. I also put a link in there from Wikipedia if I can find anything that makes any sense and is relevant. I don't put the link to the reaction request form, though, because I'm not currently accepting new requests. I've got over 3,000 in my queue already, so I can't take any more. But I live stream every Sunday at 3 p.m. 4 p.m. UTC. I gotta not get this mixed up. I live stream every Sunday at 4 p.m. UTC on Rumble, and I go for 3 hours, and I take requests from the chat. So if you come on Sunday at 4 p.m. UTC to Rumble and you make a request, I'm going to react to it live. So this is Mel and Danny Vera singing that great country western song, Tennessee Whiskey.
Used to spend my nights out in the bar room. Liquor was the only love I know. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom and brought me back from being too far gone. Tennessee whiskey.
You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy.
Honey, I say so. Honey, your love all the time.
I've been looking for love in all the same old places. Found the bottom of the bottle's always dry. But when you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love that gets me high. Yeah, you're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stay strong on your love all the time. Let's go. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I stay strong on your love all the time. Okay, one more time. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. And you're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stay strong on your love all the time.
I just realized something. That's like the Wish Bus in the Philippines. That is so cool that they do that. That really is. And that song is so great. I'm going to have to play the George Jones version sometime just so you can hear the actual original song, because it's not like this at all. But it's a great song, great lyrics, and Chris Stapleton has turned it into a big hit that's being covered over and over and over again. So it's just great to hear it. I love this song. It really is a great song. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Oh yeah, baby. You're as warm as strawberry wine. Oh yeah. It's amazing how it evokes these images that have nothing to do with people, and yet they do somehow. It's just amazing words. It really is. It's just amazing how I mean, think about it. You're singing about someone you love, and you're saying they're as smooth as whiskey, and as sweet as strawberry wine, and as warm as brandy, and all those things are true. You know, Tennessee whiskey really is smooth, and strawberry wine really is sweet, and brandy really is warm. And so it just evokes images in you that are amazing. And that's what music can do. It can just evoke emotions and images in you that really are meaningful to you without actually being meaningful on the surface. I mean, if you think about it from the surface level, they don't make any sense. And yet they do. And that's one of the things about great lyrics that, to me, makes music such a wonderful thing to listen to. I just love it. Before we move on to the next one, I want to pray that God will bless you with his abundance, overabundance, way beyond what you imagined. And that he'll do that for every single person that you love as well. This is the Vietnam era vet.